wait, I had trouble finding an item. Make sure my volume's turned up. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Feel free to drop me a message in the chat. Welcome to a Monday Ship with me. I am going to adjust the camera up a little bit so that you guys can see me better. Just have a lot of sales going out today, guys. And I actually couldn't find one, so that's not good. I have a suspicion it might be at home somewhere. I have a specific place I'm gonna look, so. Step out. Right. Put this stuff over here. So, for those of you, if you don't know yet, I use these boxes to prop up my laptop. And I just keep them here at the unit to get the right, let's do this, get the right height here. There we go, guys. How's everybody doing? Sorry I'm late, and I did do a reschedule or two, so. Was initially gonna do it early this morning and then decided to do a little reschedule because I had some stuff going on. And then I also had some more sales come in, so thought doing it a little later would be best. Let's see. Bijou Bug, hello. Welcome. Melissa says hello, just busy taking photos while watching you. Great. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Let's see. Carlene, doing great. I am listing. Did you have a good weekend? Yes. Pretty good weekend. Yeah, very busy, but good weekend and great weekend of sales. I think I've got, I want to say 30 items going out today, guys. So that's really good. That's a really good weekend for me. So let me know in the comments if I don't already know you. Let me know where you're tuning in from and how sales were for you this weekend. So in Indianapolis, it's just after 3 p.m. and my post office doesn't really start like sending the packages off anymore at 5 p.m. There are some post offices in the area that are open later than 5 p.m. but they don't like really process the packages unless I get them there before 5. So we got plenty of time. Great, we got 10 people on. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Comfort Books, welcome back. Comfort Books says hi, listing while watching. Great. We've got Levon, 719. What's up from Colorado? Welcome. And Sarah Shop, welcome. She says hello, watching while sorting and hanging my bins haul. Excellent, guys. So speaking of the bins, let's see, what is today? We're pretty much at the end of March, aren't we? I will be heading back to the bins this coming weekend. So for those of you who have been missing the bins hauls and want more of that type of content, it's coming, guys. I'll be hitting the bins again this weekend. I give myself a monthly budget for the bins, and typically I use it up at the beginning of the month, and then, you know, spread those items out, just because I kind of get on a streak when I go to the bins. It's so fun, so I'll like go kind of back-to-back days, and really I should spread it out more so that I have kind of that little reward to look forward to. But I don't know, let me know how you guys do it. But right now I am reinvesting because I'm in a growth phase, I am reinvesting 25% of my net back into the business. So what that means is that out of all the profit and everything I take home, I deduct, after deducting out taxes, my storage unit rent, my one-shop software, you know, all my expenses, whatever number is left, I then take 25% of that and reinvest it back into new inventory. So that's where I'm at right now. Curious to know what you guys do. It's working well. Sarah's Shop. Well, great name, by the way, Sarah. I think this might be your first time on here. Welcome. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Sarah's shop says, I go once a week. Okay, cool. Beatrice, or Adriana, right? She says, hi, hope you're doing well. Or hope you're doing good. I just popped in. Okay, great. Yeah, welcome. All right, guys, we're going to get started because there, like I said, there is a lot to ship today. If you wouldn't mind, please hit the thumbs up button, the like button. That really helps me out, helps out my channel, and boosts this out to more people who might be interested. So if you're enjoying the video and benefiting from the content, please hit that thumbs up button. All right, guys, let me get organized here. There's so much. All right. Oh, Sarah's shop is, let's see. Sarah's shop says, no, I just changed my name. I'm Sarah with an H, LOL, Florida. Oh, okay, Sarah with an H. Trying to remember what your previous username is, but I do remember you. Awesome. All right, guys. So we're going to start with eBay. There's so much stuff. So when I go pull orders from the unit, I put them in this rolling laundry cart thing, and I roll them down here to the conference room, and then I also have another bin of stuff I brought from home, which includes shoes and hanging items that are not in the plastic skewed bags, and I have those located in a room at home if they don't fit in the skewed bag. So much stuff. So first off, we have, I'm gonna try to just go in order for the sake of organization, because this is a lot. Guys, I've just got like piles on both sides of this computer right now, just stuff. So let's start with eBay. eBay was a lot better for me this weekend. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orders going out on eBay. 1 pending. Buyer hasn't paid me. I don't know if they are going to pay me, but they accepted an offer probably 4 or 5 days ago and just still haven't come through and paid. So I may have to just cancel that and relist it, but we'll see. All right. First item going out. We've got. Okay, so this is a Ralph Lauren women's black velvet patchwork vest. It is a size large, and I just listed this. I listed it on March 21st, so it sold really fast. It sold in like 2 days, 2 or 3 days, for $27 before shipping. So plus $7.85 shipping. So I think I keep a couple of dollars on the shipping. Let me show you a picture. Keep this plugged in. I picked this up at the bins. It is a size women's large, and it's got that kind of western, southwestern look. There we go. Really cool vest. So the darker patches, the darker areas there are the velvet, and it's got like these really cool buttons, kind of glitzy, shimmery buttons. So yeah, I put keywords like western and stuff like that in the listing. So very pleased with it. Ralph Lauren. I'm trying to be on the lookout and pick it up more in the larger sizes. So here it is. Ralph Lauren. And I don't know my Ralph Lauren labels very well, like as far as what's the more vintage ones and what's not, but I'm trying to get more familiar with it. So really good return on that. This vest is headed to Savage, Maryland. I feel like my consistent listing from last week's really paying off with sales, and it's not even necessarily the stuff that I just listed last week, it's just sales overall. And I'm definitely finding that eBay eBay really likes daily listing. I find that when I don't list daily on Poshmark, I'm still able to squeak some sales through, but I have not found the same thing to be true on eBay, so let me know what your guys' experience is, but it seems to really, really, like, have the all-seeing eye when it comes to the daily listing. Do I not have my, what happened to my leave a review stickers? Sorry guys, I'm a little unorganized today. It's a Monday. Okay, we may have to do without them for today. What is in there? They're probably gonna turn up under all this stuff, guys, at the end of this. Okay, well, I still got the thank you sticker on there. We're all good. So that one's off to Savage, Maryland. You guys will have to, since there's so many sales going out today, I'm very curious to know, y'all will have to let me know at the end of this video what your favorite sale of today's video was, or like what was most surprising to you or something like that. I think that would be fun. All right, next sale. On eBay, we've got a cabbie blouse, very spring looking blouse. Let me show it to you. Very lovely little cheerful blouse. It is yellow. It is called the Cabbie 50/50 top, women's size large, in offsides print floral, and it is button front, sleeveless. I picked this up at the bins, listed on November 28th. Here you go. Just a lovely little spring piece. And that is New Label Cabbie. If you're not familiar with the brand Cabbie, C-A-B-I, it is a very expensive retail brand. I don't pick up everything in it, but if I see it in a good size and it is the new label, let me show you the new label, then often I will pick it up. There's the New Label Cabbie. Retails for a lot of money. And they have some really cute styles. So this sold for, what did it sell for? Sold for $18 before shipping, so let's find it. Is it on this side? Is it on that side? There we go, guys. Here we go. It's actually really cute, and it's got, I really like the buttons. They're like little brass buttons. See, Sarah's shop. Definitely have to list daily on eBay, even if it's just a few. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I'm finding to be true too. It's very responsive. Or even if I click like ship and order, it's like it knows, and then it like sends me more sales when I've just told it that I've shipped something. Yeah, this is like perfect spring top. Florals are really, really selling for me right now. And dresses, a lot of dresses. Alright guys, this top is headed to Sun Valley, California. There's our California order. Off it goes. Next order on eBay, we've got a Matilda Jane cardigan. So this is called the Matilda Jane Hello Lovely Just Warming Up Open Knit Cream Cardigan. Picked it up for $5 at a regular Goodwill. Sold for $20 before shipping on eBay. Listed on February 15th of this year. Very quick sale. Also had a stain. You know, as long as you note it, depending on what the item is, Matilda Jane is just, it's just a really good seller for me, guys. It always has been. It is, if you're not familiar with the home decor person, Joanna Gaines, and her husband Chip, they do some TV shows together, you know, with, you know, renovating homes and home decor stuff. This is her clothing line called Matilda Jane. And so it is very much, you know, her style. There you go. There's the cardigan, just a basic cream cardigan, open knit, pockets, and this is a size large. All right, cool beans. Yeah, and I don't think I noticed the stain until after I picked it up. It was just like, oh well, this is a really good brand and a really good size. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get something for it. Where is it? It's over here. There it is. Got kind of like the open knit stuff does really well in the spring, simply because, you know, things are getting warmer. So cardigans just tend to do really well in the transition seasons, spring and fall. Let me see, we've got a comment from Dishkoa. Welcome. Dishkoa1 says, I believe Matilda Jane went out of business. Really? Okay. I did not realize that. That makes sense why it's even more in demand, because people aren't able to buy it new if that's the case. Interesting. Yeah, it's a really cute cardigan. I've sold so many Matilda Jane pieces though. So definitely be on the lookout for it. You can pick it up at a good price. Alright, this Matilda Jane cardigan's headed to Snow Hill, Maryland. Another Maryland order. Alright guys, more eBay orders. We've got an Old Navy dress. So here's the thing about Old Navy, guys. I know a lot of people say don't ever pick up Old Navy. It's a crappy brand, you know, it's fast fashion, all this. I categorize Old Navy in a bread and butter brand for me. You know, I mean, I think you have to find which pieces do well, and you have to factor stack, right? If you have good reasons to pick something up, don't not pick it up just because people say Old Navy's a crappy brand. I do really well with their pixie pants. I do well with their larger sized jeans, especially like the Rockstar jeans. And this is a dress. I picked this up at the bins because it is a size large. It was like new condition, and it's a beautiful spring floral long sleeve dress. Let me show it to you. Sold for $19.99 on eBay, guys. So I mean, that's a great bread and butter sale price, and it was listed on February 25th. So that, I mean, it sold super fast. Let me show you a picture. It is like a super soft jersey knit. And it's just lovely. Here you go. There's the dress. So it's kind of like a knee length or just a little bit above the knee long sleeve dress. $19.99 on eBay before shipping. So I'm gonna stop saying before shipping. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna assume that you guys assume that I'm telling you the price before shipping. So it was sold for $19.99 plus $7.50 shipping. So and it is here. It kind of looks a little bit Christmassy to me too, but isn't that just so pretty? Again, with the florals, guys. All right, 17 people watching. Thanks so much, guys. FR, welcome back, FR. FR says, hi, I'm late. Hey, no worries. You're not that late. We're just about 3 or 4 orders in, so no worries. You can always watch the replay if you would like to. So this Old Navy dress is headed to Gulfport, Mississippi. So yeah, that's my advice when it comes to Old Navy, is don't write it off completely. That's the thing about brands that are more inexpensive. Like, you know, I don't consider Old Navy a high-end brand, but I do consider it a very accessible brand to a lot of people. And when you have a lot of people when you have a brand that's accessible to a lot of people, it's going to be popular still. And people are familiar with it. They are familiar with how, which sizes in the brand fit them well, you know, how the brand fits them. And they will go after styles that they love, that they have worn in the past. And so, you know, don't just write it off because of what some people say about it. Do your own experimenting, and ideally at a low price, right? The bins is a great place to try things out. All right, so that dress is going to Gulfport, Mississippi. Yep. All right, next we've got, just check the chat. Cool. Yeah, guys, if you're just hopping on, feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I would love to hear from you. Next, we have a men's item. And this was just listed. You probably heard about this in my last haul. It is the brand Jeremiah, and it's just spelled the typical way, Jeremiah. Men's short sleeve, striped pocket chest, Henley tee in blue. It's a size medium. This was just listed on March 19th. I picked it up at the bins, probably paid about $1 for it, and listed on March 19th, sold for $15 before shipping. Here's the Henley, and it is kind of like a, this brand is based in California, and it is kind of like a, I don't know, what does this brand remind me of? Let me pull it out a little bit. There you go. There's the brand Jeremiah. Sold really fast. And I've got another shirt by this brand listed also right now, and it's getting a lot of interest as well. It's new to me. I had never heard of it or seen it until I was at the bins last time. I ran some comps and I was like, hey, this looks pretty good. So be on the lookout for it. It is a very, what's the word I would describe for it? Like, every piece looks very unique, and it's got a little bit of a worn look to it. And the collar has like this kind of cool Aztec looking, I love the style of it. And Henley's tend to do well also, so be on the lookout for that brand. This top's headed to Sugar Land, Texas. There's our Texas order. Already knocked out Texas and California. Let me know if you guys have ever sold or seen the brand Jeremiah. Trying to get it more into men's clothing. I think it was from the same guy that dropped the John Varvatos top at the bins, because I found Billy Reed, John Varvatos, and those two Jeremiah tops kind of all in the same area at the bins that day. All size mediums. All right, off it goes to Texas. Check the chat. All right, next we've got a women's BKE top. I do really good with BKE jeans and tops, actually. Tops do better in the larger sizes. This is a BKE Gimmicks. Gimmicks is just a line of BKE crochet ribbed tank top. It has an open back. It is a size large. Picked up at the bins, listed on February 27th. Sold very quickly on eBay for $14 before ship. And I'll show you a picture of it. BKE tops tend to have a very like rugged, worn look to them intentionally, kind of like their jeans do. And this is just a really unique top. So here's the top. It's got kind of this like flowy tiered skirting to it, or peplum, I guess you would call it. And then the back has, there we go, the back is like open a little bit there, and then this part is printed in sheer. So it's got a really cool vibe going on there. Let's see if I can. Here you go. So yep, just a bread and butter sale, but super lightweight. Picked it up at the bins, didn't cost me much at all. This top is headed to St. Peter, Minnesota. Really depends on your sourcing strategy as to, you know, what kinds of things you're gonna pick up. But if you're a bins shopper like I am, you can kind of get away with some of those lower ASP items because you're paying so little up front. So Adriana Beatrice says, for those of you who are new, Beatrice said I could call her Adriana. So if you're wondering like why I'm calling her Adriana, she says, I think men's clothing, it's better to sell. They already know what they like and size. That's very true. I love selling men's items. It's easy transactions, in my opinion. Yeah, I believe so too. And Adriana, I also find that they tend to buy items outright more than send offers like back and forth, you know. It's like they know what they want and then they just purchase it. Like they know, you know, it's kind of like a no nonsense approach. They just want to buy it and get it done, and that's kind of how my husband is. So I mean, it makes sense. He does not like to shop. It's like he's gonna go in, buy it, and be done. So, all right, guys. So that is all of the eBay orders. Let's go to Poshmark, and I've literally got a booklet, guys. It's like a whole thing here. I mean, there's a lot of Poshmark orders going out today, so this video could easily go for an hour. We'll see. I'll try to keep it moving though. Thanks everyone so much for tuning in. We've got 21 watchers. I really appreciate it, and I hope that me kind of scheduling it out and you guys getting a notification in advance helped more people be able to get on live. I hope that was the case. It seems like it is. So, all right, here we go. First order, we've got, wait, 1, 2, okay, so the first order is actually the order I couldn't find. It is another Brooks bra, Brooks running bra. It is called the Brooks Drive 3-pocket run bra in black, size 32AB. It is new with tags, sold for $22, and I think it's at home in my pile that I needed to do a little bit of stain treating or something too, and I don't know why I never actually skewed it, but I'm pretty sure I know where it is. So $22 sale on that, and it's headed to Ozone Park, New York. There's our New York order. Guys, every time, those states. Next order, we've got a J. Crew Mercantile cuffed striped boat neck shirt, size extra small, sold for $32. And I picked this up at the bins, listed on February 8th. And it's a really cute one of those like layered shirts. So it's got like, here you go, it's got like the sweatshirt on top, and then it's got like, kind of looks like a dress shirt layered underneath it to kind of dress it up a little bit. Just a really cute top. $32, guys. I was surprised with that sale. So this top is headed to Honolulu, Hawaii. Alright, there it is. It's kind of nautical looking. There you go. So this being an extra small and selling for that much did surprise me, but it's just a very cute top. I picked it up on Style, so. Adriana says, I'm jealous but happy for you and your sales. I need your secrets, LOL. I hope it helps. I hope it helps, just me sharing what I'm selling. FR says, I got my first sale on Posh this week. I'm still trying to figure it all out. Well, congrats, FR. That's great. Let me know what your first sale was. I'm curious to know. Yeah, try to list as consistently as you can, and you know, there's really 3 parts to it. Making regular sales is list consistently, list items that people want, and list them at the right prices. Well, maybe I'll add a 4th part, and that is to make a quality listing, right? Have good, accurate photos, clear photos where the buyer can see everything. You know, make sure that they can have the details that they want, the material content, all of that. FR says, Spencer Alexis dress. Okay. I'm guessing Spencer is the brand. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Congrats, though. That's great. Happy for you. All right, the next item that sold, guys, is a swimsuit. Swimwear is really flying out of the closet lately. It is a Michael Kors abstract all-over print one-piece swimsuit in a size women's 10. Sold for $16. Picked it up at the bins and listed on October 21st. Here is the swimsuit. I thought it looked really cool. It's like abstract multicolored green and brown. Pretty fun. $16. So here it is. And this swimsuit is headed to Fairfax Station, Virginia. Yeah, FR, how many items do you have listed on Poshmark right now, if you don't mind sharing? Sounds like you're trying to do some women's clothing. Are you doing just women's clothing or all kinds of categories? Or let me know what you're up to. Off it goes. Next item. Okay, this was a really good sale. A friend of mine gave me this tote bag and a couple of wallets. It's by the brand Betsy Johnson. Here's the bag. This bag, no joke, sold in like 1 hour from when I listed it. So here's the bag. It's a really cute, kind of medium-sized tote bag. Big black bow on the front, and I thought this was adorable. It's like this little rabbit bunny looking thing. I don't even know. And it's got hearts quilted all over it, like new condition. Really pretty floral interior, and again by the brand Betsy Johnson. Sold for $30 in like less than an hour, guys. So really pleased with that. And this was just, that's the thing, guys, is if you have people, I mean, tell people who are your friends or in your life what you do, and you might be surprised what they just give you sometimes. Like, I didn't even ask for it. I didn't ask for it. She just said, hey, I've got some stuff. Would you want to sell it? And I was like, sure. So, alright, where did I put the box? Did I leave all of that? No. Oh, I stacked it all up. I must have left it at home. I had a box and a few bags. Oh. I'm gonna go check my car really quick, guys. I'm not gonna turn off the live. I'll be right back. Alright, so I did not find it in my car. I left it. I had piled up a... You know what? No, I thought about using this box that the computer's sitting on, but I don't have my plastic bag, so I'll just swing by the house on the way to the post office and grab those materials to ship that. But yeah, so this Betsy Johnson bag sold for $30, and it's headed to Seattle, Washington. So I'll set that over here. Man, I thought I had everything. On these big shipping days, it's always like, where is everything that I need? I put it all in a bag, and I must, like, I remember specifically setting it all in a little pile, and I must have just left that pile at home, so. Alright, guys, let's keep going. FR says, they have about, FR has about 47 listed, men and women. Okay, gotcha. I haven't picked up any swimsuits yet. Okay, yeah, definitely. If you see them, I'd highly recommend it. They're selling really hot right now. So, all right, guys. Next, we got a Polo Ralph Lauren vintage coat, and I bet many of you have seen this style before. Here it is. And it's kind of a khaki tan color. And there's our Polo Ralph Lauren. And this is size men's XL. This sold for $35. Listed on January 1st. Picked it up for $8 at a regular Goodwill. Only paid up for it because I thought I could flip it for 4 or 5 times. And I did. So it sold for $35. This coat's headed to Collinsville, Oklahoma. And I left the plastic bag that I was going to put that into, so we're going to just set it aside, and I will ship it on my way to the post office with the Betsy Johnson bag. All right, guys. Next order, we've got a pair of women's Nike running shorts. They're a super cool tie-dye looking blue running shorts. These sold for $14. They are size women's small, and I picked them up at the bins. They were listed on, they were listed on March 28th of last year, so probably had them priced too high, one, and they were an extra small, probably why they sat a long time, so try to get rid of those. They are headed to, and I'll show you a picture. There you go. These are headed to Delray Beach, Florida. There's our Florida order. Off it goes. Next, we've got a bra. This is a Victoria's Secret Dream Angels lined demi bra in pink lace, sold for $19. It is a size 36C, listed on, oh, it doesn't have a list date. Must be pretty old. But I did pick it up at the bin, so I know my return was good. Here it is. Pink and black lace. So $19 for a bra is pretty good. It is here. Here we go. This bra is headed to Weatherford, Texas. How's everybody? Is anybody on here from like Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi area? I heard that there was a lot of tornadoes down that way the last several days. Hope everybody's okay. Off that goes. Next, I sold this women's Fox shirt. It's not like Fox, the animal, it's the brand is FOX Fox, a really good seller. It's like a racing brand. It's Fox Women's Extra Large Fox Riders Company glittery graphic short sleeve tee, sold for $14. Listed on November 31st maybe, got cut off. Picked it up for $3.49 at a regular Goodwill. Here's the shirt. Fox is a brand that does really well for me. I've sold almost everything I've listed by them very quickly. And if you're looking for Fox, look for, oh, and this had a stain also, so still sold. If you're looking for Fox, look for this logo. That's what their Fox logo looks like. But yeah, I've sold men's and women's. I just had an order to Toronto, Canada, actually, for a men's Fox shirt, like last week, so really good brand to be on the lookout for. Has a high demand. This Fox shirt is headed to Williamsburg, Kentucky. Off it goes. Next we have another Brooks running bra. So these are bras that I picked up new with tags at a Going Gone, which is a Dick's Sporting Goods clearance outlet liquidation place, and I paid $11 each for them, ish, 11. And that was a bad idea because they sat for a while, and I've been getting at most double on most of them that have sold. I've almost cleared all of them out at this point, though, once I relisted and lowered my prices. But this is a Brooks Women's Drive 3-pocket running bra in black, size 32 CD, sold for $23. And it is headed to Nashville, Tennessee. So I found this one, but I didn't find the other one. So 2 of this exact bra sold over the weekend. And I think it has a $50 price tag on it, so I was hoping to get more, but it just hasn't worked out that way. Yeah, they have a $50 price tag on them, so. That goes. Next we got, this is a lot of 2 pairs of men's jeans by LL Bean. 2 pairs of LL Bean, they're called the Natural Fit blue jeans, and they're both size 32-34. Sold for $23 for both pair. Picked them up at the bins, listed on April 2nd of last year. And I recently lowered the price on these, and then they sold really fast, so I know my price was the issue. I had them priced too high. They do have some wear, like on the knee area, but when I found them at the bins, I thought, you know, because these are exact same thing, I'm just going to lot them together and, you know, exact same fit and size. I'm just going to lot them together and see if someone will buy them like that. So these here. Here we go. LL Bean 32-34. So I'm gonna put these in a tie-dye just because they're quite a bit thicker. Fold them together. I do much better with LL Bean men's jeans that are flannel lined, even if they've got some wear. I've sold those in the past. Carhartt, same style too. Let's do that. Cool. All right, these jeans are headed to Alaska. Cool. Juneau, Alaska. Levon says, yes, women are so picky. Yep. When I was selling men's only, my return rate was extremely low. And since adding, oops, sorry, it disappeared. And since adding women's clothes, it jumped. 99% of it is just doesn't fit as a reason. Interesting. Yeah. Something to be said about selling men's clothing. It's easier, honestly. I'm trying to get more familiar with it. All right, see if we can fit these in a tie bag. Definitely gonna need to reinforce with tape. Woo! Come on. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to have a men's item sale almost daily since I've really been working on getting more in my closet. At least one per day, sometimes more than one. Like today, we've got the Jeremiah top, these jeans, we've got the Polo Ralph Lauren. Woo! It's tight fit, guys. It's another dreary day in Indiana. We have just had yesterday was beautiful though, guys, but all last week and then today it's just very dreary and overcast, rainy. Rained again last night. My tape is sticking to it, so there we go. this is good. This is going all the way to Alaska. I better make sure it's taped good. All right, there we go. It's gonna have to work. Oh, sticker. Thank you, sticker. All right, that's definitely getting close to 5 pounds. Let's see. Adriana says, I'm not too much familiar in men's, but most say the styles Google helps a lot. Yeah, Google Lens is a great, I assume you're talking about Google Lens, Adriana. That helps a lot. I love that tool. Alright guys, next we have a lot of boys clothing. Now, I've said this in the past, but if I ever pick up children's clothing, I really try to lot them together in little lots or bundles of similar size. And that's what I did with this. So this is a little boy's size 5 athletic wear bundle. And it's sold for $14, all size 5. And we've got, they don't even have to be like all tops or all pants. I just make sure they're all the same size. We've got like a little full zip jacket here, sweatpants, and a shirt. So always works better for me to bundle them together than to try to sell kids clothing separately, unless it's just a really expensive kids brand like Minnie Bowden or Hannah Anderson. I can sometimes get away with selling one piece at a time. If I find them in a bin together and there's just a lot of similar sizes, I will go ahead and pick them up. This boys bundle is headed to Fort Mill, South Carolina. Off it goes. All right. Next we've got a pair of BDG jeans. And I don't pick up all BDG jeans, but certain styles sell. And this was a really unique pair of like, look, check out these jeans, guys. They're like, they look like candy canes. BDG is sold at Urban Outfitters, if you didn't know that. These are the high-rise striped belted cropped pant. Size women's 25, so what is that, like a 0 or close to? So these did sit for a while, but they did sell for $25. Picked them up at the bins and listed on June 10th of last year. They are a very spring-looking pant. They've kind of got that paper bag waist, and there you go. They've got the built-in belt too. So just really fun, really kind of fun and artsy. So $25. These are headed to Kings Park, New York. Those sat for a very long time because of the crop and because of the size, I think. But now that it's spring, they also had a stain that I noted, but of course didn't notice when I picked them up at the bins. Still thought that they would be worth listing. Off those go. Next, we've got a bundle of 3 items. This buyer bought a Patrons of Peace blouse that I picked up for $3 at a yard sale. It is new with tags, listed on June 30th. A plaid Christmas apron that is red and green, and then a Wild Fable pair of denim shortalls, size XXO. Picked them up at the bins, listed on November 6th. So I'll show you pictures of all 3 items. Here are the denim shortalls. Shortalls are just cut off overalls. Short overalls. So there's that one. And then they also bought the Patrons of Peace blouse. Patrons of Peace is a good brand. Has a pretty good following. Picked this up for $3 at a yard sale. New with tags, and it's got this cute, it's sleeveless, and it's got all over print, multi-print, and it's got a cute kind of like curved hemline, shark bite there. And then this was interesting. She bought this plaid Christmas apron. And of course I labeled it as Christmas, but you know, you could use it anytime. But it is red and green, so. Yep, This bundle of 3 items sold for $40. So my cost of goods into that was about $5. So great. I like it. Here's what Patrons of Peace looks like if you've never seen it. This bundle is headed to Hudson, New York. Because it's a Tyvek, I'm going to reinforce with tape. I don't trust the Tyvek sticky. Off it goes. Alright, next guys. We're down to the last few here. Woo! Alright. Next, we have a Patagonia snapback. This was not listed very long at all. This is called the Patagonia Women's Tide Ride Interstate Trucker Hat. And I put snapback in there because it does have a snapback. Sold for $22 in just a few days. Let's see. Listed on March 19th. Picked it up at the bin. So here you go. Patagonia. Just found it laying in a bin. And yeah, it's super lightweight. It's got the trucker design with the mesh in the back. Like new condition. Now, if you guys are ever wondering how did I know if this was men's or women's, because honestly when I picked it up I didn't know. I just thought it's Patagonia, of course I'm going to pick it up. But I used Google Lens and immediately it popped up women's and that was the name of the hat and all that. So that's just a little tip for you guys if you ever come across an item that is unisex and it's kind of hard to tell whether it's a men's or women's size. You can use Google Lens. Now, if I had listed this as a men's, would it have probably still sold? Yeah, and would it have probably fit the customer? Probably, yeah, and nobody would have known. But I think it does help if there's someone out there looking for the specific hat to put the right gender in there. Yeah, so it's got the snapback there, Patagonia embroidered, $22 for a super lightweight hat. This hat is headed to Fort Collins, Colorado. Yep. I love coming across Patagonia at the bins. It's just such an exciting day. Off it goes. Next, we got an Ann Taylor dress. Ann Taylor's a great bread and butter brand for me. This is a new without tags Ann Taylor sweater dress. It is called the Marled Button. Let me pull it up here. Marled Button sweater dress in maple heather, size women's large, new without tags, sold for $35. This dress got so much interest, but it did sit for a while. I didn't go down on my price because it was getting so much interest. It was listed on September 15th, and I picked it up at the bins. I'll show you a picture. It's really cute. There you go. Long sleeve sweater dress, and those large buttons down the center are just detailing. They're not actually, it doesn't actually open on the front, but it's just a really cute, and it's rib knit all over, kind of a speckled pink color. So $35, here it is. This dress is headed to Springfield, Virginia. I'm gonna release some of the air so that it will go in the mailing envelope. Dishkoa says, I always use the Tyvek and have never had one open. That's great. Good. Blessed Chica, welcome. Says, do you use an app for your background to be white? I do not. I use a light box so that I just have the white background as I take the photos. So yeah, I find that that's just, in the long run, it's just a lot faster to just have a nice white background to begin with, and then you don't have to go through the step of putting a, using an app to edit out the background and stuff like that. Now, when I first started, I did that a long time ago. But then when I got my light box, I exclusively used the light box. So, yep, hope that helps. I will say, do I think a white background is absolutely necessary? No, but I do think a clean background is necessary, and I do think good lighting is necessary. You want to make sure there's not clutter in the background, and you want the buyer to be able to really see the item well, and I just find that a white light box background has worked really well for my items, so I get a lot of sales with it. So, alright guys, next item is, I'm selling a lot of cropped length pants. This is a Kalia by Carrie Underwood. It's her athletic wear line. New with tags, essential high-rise capri in gray pearl, size women's extra small. Picked them up at the liquidation outlet for Dick's Sporting Goods for $1.78. So some stuff I picked up there did turn out well for me. And these sold for $22. Listed on September 15th. Here they are. They're kind of like a nice gray-blue crop. Get your cropped length stuff listed now, guys. People are really buying it up for spring. These capris are headed to Mims, Florida. Alright, next we've got a pair of Hunter boots, and here they are. And I did forget my plastic bags and box, so I will ship these on my way home. But this is a pair of women's Hunter boots. Guys, look at that. They are new. These were just laying in a bin. However, they have one flaw. The strap that goes around this boot, where would it have hooked up? Here, the other side had torn off. Right there, but to me they're still just a beautiful pair of boots, and I just noted it in the listing. These literally have not been worn. I mean, they are just flawless. Hunter boots are very expensive new, and what I wrote in my description is that they could just cut this off and make it match this boot if they wanted to as an option, and so maybe that's what they'll do. But yeah, these are a size European 39, just a really beautiful pair of boots. Let me tell you how much they sold for. Sold for $42, size women's 8. They are called the Hunter Refined Slim Fit Quilted Gloss Chelsea boot, size 8 in blue. So, yep, so they just had that little buckle missing, and that's why they sat for a while. But they retail for $165. Picked them up at the bins, listed on November 11th. So, very pleased with that sale. They're so pretty. It's just that one strap is missing, so those will get shipped on my way back. All right, guys, three more orders. Thanks for hanging with me. We're at the hour mark, guys. Thanks so much. Let's see, we've got a pair of women's NYDJ, which is not your daughter's jeans. This is a pair of NYDJ straight leg jeans, size 12. They sold for $22, listed on June 20th, and picked them up at the bins. NYDJ typically sell for me in the $20 to $30 range. Usually not more than that, though, for me personally. Just a pair of straight leg jeans. And if they have any kind of special tags in them, make sure and note that in your listing. For example, these say lift tuck technology, You know, anything like that, put it in the listing because there are people who seek out those specific styles. So this pair of jeans is headed to Canyon, Texas. I'm so excited to go to the bins this weekend, guys. It's so fun. Really looking forward to it. It's like a reward for really hard work, you know. You're like, you've been listing so long and selling, and it's like, oh yeah, I get to go back to the bin. So I try to see it as a reward. All right, guys, we've got a. Let me know if I'm saying this right. Givenchy, or it's in English. It looks like Givenchy, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it's French, and maybe it's Givenchy or something like that. But this is a men's necktie, actually. Picked up at the bins. Let me show you. It is 100% silk, navy blue, and it's got kind of a tile design on it. This wasn't listed long at all. Listed on March 21st. Picked up at the bins, sold for $20. And I'll show you a picture. I've got another Givenchy, maybe I'm saying it right, tie listed also. That's red. So there you go. Men's 100% silk necktie, $20. Super lightweight at the bins, so consider picking up some of that lighter weight stuff. Even if you don't normally pick it up, it may be something good. This tie is headed to Lomita, California. All right, guys, one more. This is a pair of women's shorts, and these are pink by Victoria's Secret, high-waisted seamless shorts in black. They are size women's large, sold for $13. Picked them up at the bins and listed on November 24th. They are fitted and have pink on the back. Very stretchy. There you go. There's a picture of the back. And the front is just solid, but they do have the wide waistband, so a nice athletic short. You know, low sale price, but when I only paid maybe $1 for it, so that's fine with me. These are headed to Riverton, Illinois. I think I'm gonna be just fine swinging by the house and getting those other shipping materials for those 3 items that I still need to package. And then I need to find that Brooks running bra too. So, alright guys, that is all of the orders for today. So, I call it a successful shipping day and good sales weekend. Got to get back to listing today and then hopefully head to the bins on Saturday. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and if you could please smash the like button if you enjoyed this and benefited from it. Let me check the live chat to make sure I've responded to everybody. Adriana says, always love your lives, hope you have a great rest of your day, wish you the best always. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. All right, everyone, wishing you great sales and a great rest of your day. I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.